Well, my friends, let's take a look at how everything began. It all started with him, Dmitry Sechenov. Right after the victory over fascism, as the world was recovering from the terrible war, at Facility 3826 in the USSR, Dmitry Sechenov envisioned Collective 2.0 Project Polymeric technology that humans could use to control robots with the power of thought. The world froze in anticipation of a miracle. Polymerization of the USSR's population was about to begin, but everything changed in just a day. And I knew that day would come. I expected it, but what led to it is a far more interesting story. This series of events began at the very moment Major P3 arrived at Chelomey and met Charles. Dmitry Sechenov, the facility director, didn't have time to explain the new mission to the Major before the robot malfunction occurred. P3 went in pursuit of the culprit, the technician Petrov. Not without some assistance from Granny Zina, his mother-in-law. But I'm getting ahead of myself. It's a habit, huh? Petrov had lost his head, and though he did not suffer the punishment he deserved, he was still stopped by literally losing his head. But the troubles were only just beginning. P3, upon finding the so-called beta connectors, or just rings, disposed of them without a second thought, on the advice of Charles. It should be noted that the rings allow their owner to monitor the collective system while remaining invisible to it and avoiding its influence. Later, wanting to know the truth about his past, the Major found out Sechenov's secret as well. The scientist had dreamed of using Collective to directly control people and advance the progress of humanity. At the time, the Major learned the fate of his wife, Ekaterina. She was now split into two robots, the twins. With assistance from Charles, P3 went to talk to his supervisor face to face. P3 was then faced with a choice: drop everything and leave, or see it through to the end. Let's just say that if he had chosen the first option, what awaited him would have been an interesting story with my Nora and myself, Professor Lebedev. In a sense, that is what happened, but if you're not into multidimensional analysis, we shouldn't skip ahead. Anyway, our P3 decided to turn against Sechenov and finish what he'd started. And this meeting, both with his wife and with Sechenov, did not lead to anything good. Sechenov was killed, the twins nearly destroyed, and Charles turned out to be a traitor who dreamed of taking control of the array and all of humanity. It seemed like the Major was done for, but Ekaterina's consciousness found him in limbo. And while our heroes rush together toward their long-awaited freedom, Charles is preparing for the final step, separating him from victory.
Just hang on, Katya, okay? We'll get through this together.
Help! Your hand! Give me your hand! glove! Attach! Get me out! Integration complete. Greetings, Major.
I feel much better. You okay, Katya?
Polymer structure normal. I am functioning. I advise you to leave the premises.
Just about to.